The first person who ever broke your heart wasn't a partner. It was a parent who couldn't show up the way you needed, and your brain never forgot it. You can be 28 years old, successful, independent, and still find yourself dating people who feel familiar in all the wrong ways. Not good familiar, chaotic familiar, distant familiar, unpredictable familiar, and you call it chemistry. But chemistry is just your nervous system recognizing an old pattern. Here's what nobody tells you about childhood. You weren't just raised, you were trained. Trained on how love behaves, how conflict feels, how safety looks. If love came with conditions, you learned to perform for it. If love came with silence and withdrawal, you learned that distance equals normal. If love came with chaos, you learn that calm feels boring, even suspicious. So when you meet someone stable, someone who texts back consistently, someone who doesn't play games, your body sometimes panics. Not because something is wrong, because nothing is familiar, and your nervous system mistakes unfamiliar for unsafe. This is why so many people self-sabotage good relationships. They're not afraid of being heard. They're afraid of being loved correctly because they never learned how to receive it. Psychologists call this the reenactment pattern. Your brain unconsciously seeks out relationships that mirror your earliest emotional wounds, hoping this time you'll get a different outcome. This time, the distant person will choose you. This time, the unavailable one will stay. It's not romantic, it's your inner child trying to rewrite history through someone new. And this explains so much modern dating behavior. The anxiety when someone takes an hour to text back, the need to control how things unfold. The fear of asking for what you want because somewhere along the way, your needs felt like too much. If you grew up walking on eggshells, you probably became hyper-aware of mood shifts in adults. Now, as an adult yourself, you read tiny changes in tone like warning signs. A slightly short reply, a delayed response. Suddenly, your mind is building a whole story, when really the other person is just busy. This isn't weakness, this is adaptation. Your brain learned to scan for danger because once danger was real. The problem is that same scanning system doesn't know the danger is gone. Here's the part that changes everything. Healing doesn't mean the wound disappears. It means you stop reacting from it automatically. It means you can feel triggered and still choose a grounded response instead of an old survival response. The goal isn't to find someone who completes the unfinished story from childhood. The goal is to become the person who finally finishes it yourself. Because the moment you stop needing someone else to prove your worth, you stop choosing people who make you question it.